love what we doing, they nowhere around. Started from the ground, always gotta hold it down. Now they think they got it, cause they sign up on a data. But there's only so much money in the year that is allotted. Plus you probably don't even know how it is divided.
What's up, people? YouTube, this Roll here, bringing you guys another video to my channel today. And today I'm going to be talking about something that has been really controversial in the YouTube community lately. I don't know exactly how good of an idea it is to make this video. I've been thinking about it a lot, you know, trying to decide if it was a good idea to make it, if it would be contradicting to my current opinions and feelings towards this community on YouTube. But I decided that the only way to kind of put a stop to bad things is to speak out about it. And so I'm just going to address it. Now, as you can see from probably the thumbnail and the title, I'm talking about drama channels. And not all drama channels are bad. I think that we need news channels for sure. And I want to clarify what I feel like is a news channel and what I feel like is a drama channel, a channel that is purely created off of hate and made from just bad things, all right? I personally believe that what Keemstar does is a good concept, it's just he does not do it well. I don't think that Keemstar is a journalist. I don't think that he is a reporter of any sort. I think that he involves himself in what he is talking about way too much, especially if it is a big deal. If it's something as big as a pedophile or a somebody who's drunken driving or anything like that, somebody who maybe killed somebody in the future for all we know, I think that he takes it upon himself to put himself in the position of, I want to be a part of this. And he puts himself out there to get hated on and then acts like the victim when he is hated on. I feel like when it comes to certain situations, they're not always factual either. I feel like he takes a situation that is, you know, 6 inches big and turns it into a foot. It's not as big of a deal as it is made out to be. I've made videos in the past talking about the whole Basher situation. I don't think that was as big of a deal as he made it out to be. And honestly, he kind of ruined that guy's YouTube career. He still hasn't fully recovered from that, and he might not ever recover from it. And that's the difference between a news and a drama channel. Now, a news channel that I think is top of the line, the best that it could possibly be, is something along the lines of Philly D. Philip DeFranco makes really good videos. He is factual, and if he makes a video where he wants to put his opinion in it, he does it typically outside of his actual news videos. He doesn't involve himself in the drama. It just is what it is. But with that being said, Philip DeFranco covers news on a large scale. Philip DeFranco covers news that's happening all over the world, all over the place, all the time. Where I feel like Drama Alert typically only covers the aspect of drama and news in the YouTube community specifically, which is a good thing. I think that we need Philip DeFranco, who is basically our news on YouTube about everything in the world, and we also need people like the concept of Drama Alert that covers news in the YouTube community. News and drama, because let me clarify. People like drama. I don't think that drama channels should just be gone off the face of the earth. I don't think that just because somebody is talking about something that somebody did in their personal life, it just shouldn't exist. Because that's how humans are. We're curious about this, we're curious about that. That's our flaw. You know, the things that Drama Alert talks about, I don't watch Drama Alert because I don't support the guy who runs it. But those things that they talk about are things that I want to see. I want to hear about them, I want to know about them. But I choose to not help support the bad person, in my opinion, that is making those videos. That's my own personal belief. But clearly there's a market for that. Clearly people want that. So for me, I think that drama channels need to be a thing. Drama news channels need to be a thing in the YouTube community, but there needs to be an even, fair, non-egotistical host. Bottom line, that's the way it needs to be. Now, also, with that being said, there are some channels out there that are kind of making their way up in the world that I think could potentially be that person. It just depends on how the fame and the popularity and the position that they're in, the power that they may or may not hold, affects them in the future. One of the people that I'd like to point out is Scarce, and the other one is ChaosxSilencer, or the Cuss news team. I like the way that they both do their content. I feel like Scarce gets involved in it a little too much sometimes, but for the most part, he's okay. The only thing that I think that Keemstar has over them two in terms of production value is just the quality of the videos. I feel like Keemstar's videos on Drama Alert are more laid out, they're better, they're more quality in terms of visual and stuff like that than Scarce is, but I really like the concept of drama alert, like I said before, and if we had a more mature, responsible, non-egotistical host who could just put the facts out there for people to know and see and then let them do whatever the hell they want to do, it would be better. Now, I know that if you put yourself in a position on the internet for millions or, you know, hundreds of thousands of people to even look at you and hear you and see you and all these things, you're in a position to get hated on. That's just the way it is. I get that. Even if Keemstar was as even and clean as I would like him to be with every story, he would still get hated on. I understand that. Because if I was to sit here and be like, this person did this bad thing, this is fact, it's documented, this is the way it is, here you go, I'm still going to get hated on by that person, that person's fans, because they might not be mature enough to realize that just because I am saying what is truth doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. Like, I get that. But Keemstar puts himself in a spot where he says something, he makes a statement about something, and then he goes over to his Twitter, and then those people that are replying to him about said situation, negative or positive, tends to say things that he doesn't need to be saying. Like, I'm not even gonna give an example. It's not even worth it. Those are the situations I'm talking about. I feel like drama alert, the concept of drama alert, needs a more mature, responsible host when it comes to things like that. And that's all that it is. That's really all that it is. Some people have been calling Philip DeFranco's channel a drama channel, and I don't necessarily agree with that. Once again, it's opinion. I feel like most of his videos are factual, and he doesn't alter anything too much or get himself involved in it and all of that. Some people also claim to say, or seem to say, that the concept of drama channels on YouTube is killing the YouTube community, and I don't personally see that. Maybe you do. I don't think that's the truth. I think that just like any giant thing in the world, there has to be something covering it. You have to know what's going on. Because if we didn't have channels like this, right? Like if we didn't have a drama channel, for example, and somebody was doing something bad, like stealing money from somebody or raping children or raping people in general or tricking people, whatever it may be, there needs to be a way for people to find out, especially when YouTube is as big as it is and it just keeps growing. There needs to be an outlet, a source, a way for the community to know that this is a bad thing, to get it out of here. Just like in the world, we have news channels on TV that tell us this happened today in this city, and this horrible thing happened, and this bad thing, or this good thing even. Those things need to exist. That's just kind of how it is when things grow like that. There's so many different channels doing so many different things, it's too risky to not have something out there able to reveal the bad things. You know what I mean? And like even with news channels, you still can't catch everybody. Honestly, like when things get super big, you even need police at times. So if you think about it, if you have somebody who's doing bad things, there's cops in cities that are there to stop that. And over time, it might be ridiculous to say this, but it wouldn't be unlikely to see there be like internet police. Literally areas where people are just on the internet looking for people doing bad things. And maybe that already exists some places. I don't really know. But that doesn't seem too irrational for me, especially when YouTube and Google and Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, all these things are blowing up as big as they are. So I guess at the end of all of this, drama channels are needed, but the people who are doing these drama channels need to be responsible. They need to be smart when they're making the decisions of what to put on there and what to comment on each thing. Don't take it upon yourself to go say some messed up stuff to some kid replying back to you about you reporting about their favorite YouTuber. It's dumb. Be responsible about what you put online, and that's the main concept. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description as always. The video on screen will be the last one I made, and deuces.